Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Nebraska is looking for that season to get over the hump. Matt Rule has done a good job there in Nebraska, but at 7-6 last year, a disappointing end to the season. Not only that, they've lost their quarterback in the transfer portal. We'll see if the Cornhuskers can get back to national relevance with a stronger finish to the season this year. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Nebraska's offense will go on the attack first. Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the taping fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. It's a draw. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finds his big tight end. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cornhuskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Go, go, ready, go!
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Bowling Green's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the 1st down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Barney. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Got his man in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Finds us back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
Finds his man. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Ready, go!
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's going to run it, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Shakes off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Falcons have moved it inside the 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. With the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bowling Green! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The play action fake. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's.
Might have a chance. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Huskers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying play action. Fires left. He's got it. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Nebraska! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Makes the catch. It's Hunter.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Going deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Husker. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Fielded in the end zone, it's Weaver. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Falcons head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Thanks, Holly. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Myers on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense. You've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this 1st down.
He'll pull it down. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early.
Maybe some room here. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hands it off. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They'll run play action. He slings it deep to the left. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away.
Here's a little room there. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Under fire. Working on the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. And some room to work. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drop.
Makes the catch, and he's free. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Sims. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he's
going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy, so no question here in the second half. They're going to try to do that more often, but the defense knows it. Nice job there in coverage, making sure that one fell incomplete.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
The Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football, and they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go.
Got a little grass. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, BG. Excellent pass by the back on the option. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the sticky fingers makes that two-point conversion decision a good one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Bringing the heat. He's knocked down short game. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now on first down from the 28. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a third down play. To throw, it's Calandria. Gets it out quickly. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice play.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the stomping has commenced.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Motion from the back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football. But this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He lets it fly. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the tight end outside. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Ready, go!
Find some fresh air. Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games,